What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Hope Solo, the former soccer goalie who's won gold medal with the women's national soccer team. She's somebody who has a lot of clout in the women's soccer game. And she's also a former teammate of Megan Rapinoe, a woman that she is now calling out. And the reason why I believe that Hope Solo is now doing this is because of the absolute failure that was the U.S. women's soccer team's performance in the Tokyo Olympics, how they failed miserably under the leadership of Megan Rapinoe, a woman who has benefited off of the backs of black people and BLM and enriching herself with endorsement deals by taking a knee and complaining about how Caucasians treat black people. Let me tell y'all something about these liberals. These disingenuous Caucasian liberals do not care about anybody but themselves. They use BLM, they use the passing of black men in order to enrich themselves, in order to build their own profile, but they give nothing back to anybody. Who has Megan Rapinoe helped while she has taken a knee and how she in her support of BLM? How many black people has she really helped? She's done nothing but help herself. And the fact that now Hope Solo is saying that she was bullying teammates into taking a knee, I can believe that because her brand is now built off of being the quote unquote white ally of black people. The ally we never asked for. Let's get into this article from the NY Post. It says Hope Solo. Let's see. Hold on. It says Hope Solo is no longer a member of the U.S. women's national team, but she doesn't appear to be thrilled with the way things have operated over the past few years. In particular, she's taken issue with Megan Rapinoe's political activism, saying the star player bullied her teammates into kneeling for the national anthem before games. I think the rhetoric surrounding this team has been both divisive and inclusive. I guess it's kind of where we are in politics this day and age, Solo said in an interview with Gold.com. I think the kneeling thing can be very divisive. I've seen Megan Rapinoe almost bully players into kneeling because she really wants to stand up for something in her own particular way. No, Megan Rapinoe wants to enrich herself. That's why she's doing this. She's doing this for herself. She doesn't care about this country. She doesn't care about real activism. She's not in these neighborhoods. She's not out here actually reaching the people. She's just another limousine liberal who is using black people and black causes to push her own agenda. We all know she's a part of the alphabet community, which is what it is. I don't really care. But she uses all these things in order to help herself because she's a selfish woman. Okay? And she wants to be divisive because it only helps and benefits her. Rapinoe and several of her USWNT teammates have made a habit of kneeling before games, and I have been highly outspoken on a number of issues, including politics and equal pay in sports. However, not every player has kneeled. Carly Lloyd, one of the team's biggest stars, has not. And she actually just retired. Carly Lloyd just retired, and I think that she retired because she's tired of Megan Rapinoe. She's tired of her. She's tired of dealing with her. I don't think that she's a political person. So she probably felt like it was in her best interest to just walk away instead of having to be a part of a team that's pushing a political agenda. Then you're going over to the Tokyo Olympics and you're getting destroyed. Okay? You're getting destroyed. So all your activism is going to be washed away, and that's going to be hammered and destroyed too. But And Hope Solo knows this. Hope Solo knows that by being super political and then going overseas in the Olympics and losing the way that they did, that's a bad look for women's the women's soccer, because you got all these women's soccer players talking about how, well, not a lot. There's a vocal few, and they're talking about they want equal pay. They want equal pay as men, even though they are making a lot of money. Ask Megan Rapinoe. And you're going over there and you're getting destroyed. You're getting beat up. You know, you're not looking bad. I mean, you're not looking good. Excuse me. You're looking bad, but you're not looking good. And I think that's what got Hope Solo to say what she is saying, because she has seen the destruction of the U.S. women's soccer team and what she helped build. There have been no reports of any backlash for players who have chosen not to kneel. The team also began standing for the anthem in February, with the player Crystal Dunn saying the team was doing the work behind the scenes in the social justice fight. The reason why they started standing up is because they basically were a tool against Donald Trump. That's why they were kneeling. They were used as a political tool against Donald Trump. Once Donald Trump wasn't there, oh, we can stand again. We don't have to take no political actions. But as soon as they got over there to the Tokyo Olympics, man, they got to kneeling again because they want to embarrass this country, but they ended up getting embarrassed. That's what you call karma. Solo has not been a member of the team since 2016, but she and Rapinoe were teammates for 10 years, beginning in 2006, winning a World Cup and 2 Olympic gold medals together. Solo ended up retiring after a number of off-the-field incidents put a stain on her reputation. Now I'm going to say this too, because I don't want people to think that I'm glossing over this. You know, Hope Solo has had her fair share of issues, especially with her husband. They've had their fair share of things going on. Her and Jeremy Stevens. She married former NFL player Jeremy Stevens. He was a tight end, and they had domestic situations. But you haven't heard anything I would say over the last I would say 4 years. You have 3 years. You haven't heard anything from Hope Solo and Jeremy Stevens. They have been able to right the ship, so to speak. They have been able to get things together. She's been able to get her life together, which is a good thing. You know, maybe it was the pressures of being on the U.S. women's soccer team. Maybe because she separated herself from that, now she can just focus on being a wife and being a mom. And maybe that has changed her. I truly believe that may have changed her, and that may have helped her develop into a better human being. So yeah, people are going to bring up, you know, her past, of course. But it seems like she has gotten her life together. So you really can't hold that against her if she's gotten her life together. And that's what it seems like has happened. It seems like she's gotten things together. She's worked on herself. And she's now, in her own way, trying to look out for the U.S. Women's soccer team. And she feels like by speaking out, she's speaking up for them because they're with somebody leading them, that's leading them into, is leading them into a very bad, awkward situation, because Megan is only thinking about herself. She's the only vocal SJW on that team, and she's in a leadership position. And she's only, because when you look at these, when you see Megan Rapinoe doing all these endorsements, right? You don't see her teammates. Not one of them. You see her. Not even the woman she's in a relationship with. You see her. You don't see none of the other females on that team, because it's all about her. And I wish people would understand this. She doesn't care about anybody but herself. It's easy to be a Caucasian and say BLM and all this, but are you actually going out there and supporting black causes? Are you donating to those causes? Are you helping them in any way? No, you're not. You're helping yourself. And Hope Solo knows that she was teammates with her. She knows she's fake. She knows that this female is fake. That's why she's calling her out. And it's good that Hope Solo is doing this. It's a good thing. The fake fraudulentness needs to stop. You're kneeling for the anthem because you want to enrich yourself. You don't care about, helping black people succeed and be successful because it will push you to the side. You just want to help yourself and get your endorsements. People are already boycotting Subway because she endorses Subway. And I believe I've seen her on a few other endorsements. There's another one that she endorses. Whenever you see Meg Rapinoe endorsing something, you say to yourself, why is she there? Who is going to buy something she's endorsing? We all know that she's a grifter. She's a SJW grifter. So, yeah, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts.